Hi, and welcome to today's Vinyasa Flow practice. We're going to be flowing through a very creative Vinyasa flow all around the mat, so like a mandala style. So it's going to be a whole journey looking at every side of the room, lots of creative transitions, and just an overall very flowy sequence. So if you are ready, let's get started in child's pose. So take your time to arrive, knees wide apart, big toes together. We'll just extend the arms forward and relax the forehead down on the mat. Immediately connecting to yourself and your space around you. And maybe shifting the weight side to side, just noticing how you're feeling, if there's any tightness or tension in the body. And what's going to keep us grounded through today's practice is the breath. So let's start to focus on the breath, just noticing how it's moving through the body. If you can feel the breath as it enters through the nose, feel it traveling down the throat, feel it expanding your ribs, and then breathing out, noticing how the body tightens. Notice every step of the way as the breath leaves your body. And let's slowly make our way into tabletop and just start to move around, circling the weight over the wrists and the knees. If you want, you can turn your fingers so they point outwards and just start moving in circles in one direction. And in the other. Come back through center. Turn your fingers so they point towards the top of the mat. Keep your toes tucked. Let's sit on the heels at the back of the mat. Hands rest either on your lap or hand at the stomach and the heart space. We'll just take 5 rounds of square breath just to really ground ourselves here in the moment. So take a deep breath in and out to prepare. Exhale to let it go. Now breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Try to focus on the breath, not on the feet or the shins. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. And exhale, let it go. You can untuck your toes, sit on the tops of your feet. Whew. Maybe lean back, lift the knees off the mat. If it feels comfortable, you can maybe balance, bringing the hands to the heart space. And then release the knees down. Hands on the knees, let's pull the chest forward, open up the heart. Exhale, chin to chest, around the spine, lean back and really pull onto your knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Come back to a neutral spine. Hands come out in front of you. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Let's walk it out. Stretching out the legs, maybe moving the hips side to side. And as you breathe in, let's lift the right leg up high. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. Let's circle out the right knee in one direction, trying to keep your shoulders stable. And switch directions. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps on the outside of the right hand. Let's bend both elbows. And then straighten the arms. See if you can straighten the right leg a little bit. It's early in the practice, so it doesn't have to straighten that much. Just go within your range, whatever feels good. For 3, 2, 1. Next time you bend your right knee, pause here, drop the left knee down. Right arm reaches up and back, hold the top of your left foot. Keep pushing out of your left hand so you can open and lift the chest a little bit more. And then release the left foot to lift your left knee. Right arm threads the needle underneath the left shoulder. Pivot onto your right foot so that both feet are parallel. And then reach your left arm up towards the sky. So Prasarita with a twist. As you breathe out, side lunge to the left. And you can stay nice and high for the first one, don't worry. Hands can also assist. We move side to side. Just waking up the legs, waking up the body, not going too deep. Good. Now from here, let's move towards the top of the mat. Frame your right foot, lunge. Three-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Anjaneyasana, reach the arms above the head. And let's side bend to the right. 3 breaths. Breathing in and reach the arms up. As you breathe out, half splits, airplane wings. For 3, inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale for 1. Pause here. Untuck your left toes. Left hand finds the back of the mat. Right arm reaches over your right ear. Side bend. Now let's reach the right arm up. See if you can push into that left hand. Lift the left knee. Hold. And slowly release. Side bend over your right leg. Left arm reaches up and over. As you breathe out, let's bring both hands out in front of us so they're off the mat. Tuck your left toes, gate pose, send the hips back. Forehead down to the mat. Breathing in, lift the chest. Hands underneath the shoulders. Pause here. Point your right toes. Let's push into the hands. Lift that right leg. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Cross your right leg behind the left. Push into your right hand. Look over left shoulder. And then breathe in, gaze forward. Right foot goes all the way back to the top of the mat. Push off your hands, both arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, left hand finds the floor. Right arm reaches over right ear. Bring your right hand down to the mat. Three-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of the left hand. Bend the elbows, and then straighten the elbows. See if you can straighten your left leg a little bit. For 4, feel free to use blocks under your hands here. For 3, 2, keep squeezing navel in, lengthening your spine. And 1. Next time your left knee is bent, pause here. Drop the right knee down. Bend it even more. Left arm reaches up and back and catches the top of your right foot. Hold. See if you can open up the chest, pushing into that right hand a little bit more. As you exhale, release the right foot, tuck the right toes, lift the knee. Thread the needle, left arm reaches underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Prasarita with a twist. As you exhale, Skandasana to the right. And let's move side to side. Good, now let's move over to the left. Frame your left foot, so back of the mat. 3-legged dog, left leg reaches up high. Left foot steps between the hands again, exhale. Drop the right knee, Anjayanasana, reach the arms up. Side bend to the left. And breathing in, reach your arms up, Anjayanasana. Exhale, half splits, airplane wings. Inhale, Anjayanasana. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, Anjayanasana. Exhale, half splits. We hold here. Untuck your right toes. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches over your left ear. So we're in this modified side plank. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Push into that right hand. Let's lift the right knee towards the midline. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release the right knee. Side bend over your left leg. As you exhale, both hands come off the mat in front of you. Right hand is in line with the right knee. Tuck the right toes, send the hips back. Reach the fingertips forward and release the forehead down. Gate pose. Keep squeezing the muscles in your left thigh. Keep pulling the hips back and up. And then let's lift the chest. Hands underneath the shoulders. Pause here for a moment. Point your left toes. Lift your left leg. And then let's circle that left leg all the way behind the right. Push into your left hand, look over the right shoulder. So we're stretching out that left side body. Breathe in, gaze forward. Left leg goes all the way back out to the left, so to the back of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand finds the floor. Left arm reaches over, stretch. Bring your left hand down. 3-legged dog, right leg rises. And downward facing dog, exhale. Come into high plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Oscillating cobra, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. And release. Hands underneath the shoulders, downward facing dog. Send it back. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath here. Now let's walk all the way up to the top of the mat. Little steps. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, let's roll up 1 vertebra at a time to standing. Hands stay by your hips. Head is the last thing to lift. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, roll back down. 1 vertebra at a time, hollowing the lower belly and keeping the weight forward into the feet. Inhale here.
Exhale, squeeze the glutes as you roll up mindfully. Inhale at the top. Exhale, chin to chest, roll down. Inhale here. Exhale, last time, roll up. One vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach the arms above the head. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Now, right knee into the chest, reach the arms up. Keeping the arms lifted, let's step the right foot as far to the back of the mat as we can. Anjanasana, drop the right knee, inhale. Exhale, half splits for 3. Inhale, Anjanasana for 2. Inhale. And 1. Pause here. Untuck your right toes. Right hand finds the back of the mat. Left arm reaches over left ear. Now let's push into that right hand. Lift the right knee. Wild thing, left hand, comes down on the mat. Pivot into wild thing. Right foot steps behind the left leg. As you breathe out, let's bring the right hand down on the mat, right knee to right elbow, exhale. 3-legged dog. Right foot steps on the outside of your right hand, breathe in. As you breathe out, let's bend the elbows, lower the chest. Inhale, straighten right leg, pull the hips back. Exhale, bend for 4. Maybe this is feeling a little nicer now. For 3. 2. 1. Rebend the knee. Let's drop that left knee down. Right arm reaches up and back. Catch the top of your left foot. 1 breath. Release your left foot. Lift the left knee. Right arm reaches up. Thread the needle. Right arm reaches underneath left shoulder. Pivot onto your feet. Prasarita. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, Skandasana to the left side lunge. Now we're going to add warrior 2 to the back of the mat. Push off your left leg, bend the right knee. Hold for 3. As you breathe in, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back, high plank. Your vinyasa. So now we're facing the back of the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Walk all the way up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 3 times we roll up, bend the knees, roll up. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, roll down. Breathe in. Exhale, roll up. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Breathe in at the bottom. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, reach the arms above the head. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Left knee into the chest, reach the arms up high. Keeping your chest open, step your left foot as far to the back of the mat as you can. Anjanasana, inhale. Half splits, airplane wings for 3. Inhale, Anjanasana. For 2. Inhale. And 1. Pause here. Untuck your left toes. Left hand finds the back of the mat. Right arm reaches over your right ear. Push into that left hand. Lift the left knee. Take your time. As you breathe out, right hand finds the floor. Pivot onto the outer blade of your right foot for a wild thing. Left foot steps behind the right leg. Breathing out, left hand comes down on the mat. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Bend the elbows, bow the chest down. Straighten the arms, straighten left leg for 5, 4. And staying strong in those legs, staying strong in the core, squeezing navel in. 2, 1. Rebend the left knee, drop the right knee down. Left arm reaches up and back. Catch the top of your right foot. Hold 1 breath. Slowly release those right toes, lift the right knee. Left arm threads the needle underneath the right shoulder. Pivot onto your feet, right arm reaches up. Exhale, Skandasana to the right. Warrior 2 to the top of the mat. Hold it here. And then reverse warrior, breathe in. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Frame your left foot, step back, high plank. Your vinyasa. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or float, feet land together. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose immediately. Aeroplane chair, exhale. Right knee into the chest. We're just going to do the same thing, adding on at the end. Aeroplane lunge, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale just 1 time. Skandasana to the right, breathe out. Left hand finds the floor, right arm reaches up. Your variation of side plank or wild thing, maybe you want to grab a bind this time. We hold for 3, 2, maybe wild thing. And then right foot steps to the top right corner of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, right arm threads the needle, left arm reaches up. Skandasana to the left. Warrior 2 towards the back of the mat. Now keep this half bind, reverse warrior. Half moon with the bind. So the left arm stays wrapped behind your back. Right fingertips find the floor. And we try to hold. Keep externally rotating your left leg for 3. Slowly reach your left arm up, half moon. Now delicately step back, goddess squat, cactus your arms, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, bring your elbows to touch. Inhale, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Keep pushing your knees out. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Star pose, straighten the legs, reach up. Right arm circles by the right hip, crescent lunge to the top of the mat, breathe in. Exhale, frame your left foot, step back, 3-legged dog or downward facing dog. Your vinyasa if you want. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more breath. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Feet land together, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Aeroplane chair, exhale. Left knee into the chest, breathe in. Aeroplane lunge, exhale. Sorry, arms reach back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, Skandasana to the left. Right hand finds the floor. Now your variation, either wild thing or side plank with a bind. You decide. Maybe both. And then left foot steps to the top left corner of the mat whenever you're ready. Thread the needle, left arm reaches underneath that right shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Skandasana to the right. Warrior 2 to the back of the mat. Reverse warrior with a half bind. Half moon with a half bind. Transfer the weight into your left foot. Find your balance. Maybe you're holding on to that left thigh. Maybe left fingertips are on the floor or on a block. Keep externally rotating that right leg. And we hold. Slowly reach your right arm up. And then slowly step back. Goddess squat, cactus the arms. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale one more time. Exhale, round. Star pose. Left arm circles by the left hip, crescent lunge facing the top of the mat. Exhale, frame your right foot. Step back your vinyasa or three-legged dog. We meet in downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here, just checking in, noticing how you're feeling. Taking a moment of stillness after all that movement. And make sure in your down dog that you're not collapsing in your shoulders. So it should feel strong and stable. The shoulder blades are not gluing together. We're rolling them around the rib cage, at the same time lifting them up towards the ears. It's our last down dog, so just notice how you're feeling. 2 more breaths. And let's bring the knees down, child's pose. Fully relaxing the elbows down. Noticing how this child's pose feels compared to the very first one we took today. And letting your body soften. Starting to release control over the breath. Control over your muscles, just letting every single muscle fiber relax. And let's make our way through tabletop. Cross the shins, roll onto your seat, and 1 vertebra at a time, come all the way down to your back. And you can separate feet wide apart, knees together, and just stay still or knock the knees side to side if that feels good. And let's bring the knees into the chest. And we'll come into plow pose. Feet go behind the head. You can bring your hands just beside the hips for support. Lift the legs up. And then start to engage your core. Lift the hips. Feet find the floor behind you. Maybe interlace your hands behind your back. And let's hold there. Now support your lower back. Legs go up towards the sky for shoulder stand. Try to keep one long line, and if that's too much, hips can come down on the floor and just legs in the air. Make sure the weight's not all in your neck, but it's really in the shoulders. You can even push down into the elbows a little bit. And then slowly come down one vertebra at a time. Let's keep the legs in the air. Reach your arms up. Think of hugging a tree hugging pose. Knees are soft, elbows are soft, hands are soft. And if it's uncomfortable, you can roll out your wrists and ankles. Let's bring the knees together. And bring your feet together, knees wide apart, recline butterfly pose. In the same way we started the practice with 5 rounds of square breath, we will end it. So take a deep breath in and out to prepare. Exhale, let it go. And breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. And exhale, let it all go. Extend your legs out in front of you, your arms alongside your body for savasana. Letting your whole body relax and melt into the mat. Noticing how your body and mind feels after the practice, after moving all that energy around. Maybe you feel like something was unblocked, stagnant energy able to flow. Notice how you feel now and remember how you felt when you arrived here on your mat today. Even if it's just the slightest little difference. Here we practice being aware and being grateful for our practice, for ourselves, for showing up, for everything our body is able to do.
I'm grateful for our health. I'm grateful for having the time to be able to take care of ourselves. I'm grateful for those around us, for this life we live. You can stay here for as long as you have the time for today, and even a little longer if you can. Thank you, as always, for practicing with me, for taking the time to show up, for trusting me. It means the world. If you are watching this and you're not already subscribed, please hit that button. It means so much and it supports the channel a lot, so thank you. Have a wonderful day.